As the title suggests, the road for the Indian women's cricket team to reach the semi-finals of this World Cup has just gotten tougher. A lot of you must be wondering why has that happened, even though India did not play a game today. But that was because of the two results that happened today, even though India weren't playing. So let me first give you an overview of the points table and what has happened so far. So by the way, there were two games today. One was England women were facing Pakistan women. Pakistan are bottom of the pile and England cruised to a 9-wicket victory. Pakistan only made 105 runs and England chased it down, and because of that they have now reached number 4 because they've got 6 points and they have a much better net run rate than India. So England have leapfrogged India into the 4th semi-final position, by the way. And the second game, that was the more important game for India, that was South Africa versus West Indies women. If West Indies women would have lost that game, they would have stayed on 6 points, and that would have given India a much better chance of qualifying for the semi-finals, irrespective of whether they would have won or lost the game against South Africa on Sunday. But because this game ended as a no result, a washout happened where South Africa was struggling, by the way. They had lost 4 wickets in just 11 odd overs, but rain came to their rescue. And even though what has happened is South Africa have, because of that 1 point that they have got because of no result, have now taken the 2nd spot. So the first 2 spots are already confirmed. Australia and South Africa are definitely through to the semi-finals, that we know. Now the contention is for the 3rd and the 4th spot. And for India now, the problem is that irrespective of if they win, by the way, on Sunday against South Africa, that's the final group game encounter for both sides. If they win, they'll qualify. They'll reach the semi-finals because they'll go to 8 points and they'll leapfrog West Indies women, who have only got 7 points. West Indies women are done, by the way. Their World Cup campaign, at least the group stages for now, is over. But India now need to win their game. Yeah. And if they don't win the game, they'll crash out most probably, because England last play Bangladesh, by the way. And the current form England is in, of course, they lost the first 3 games really badly, but then they won. You can see they won. How they won? They defeated India. They defeated New Zealand by a solitary wicket, by the way. Solitary wicket that ensured they got those 4 points on the board. And now today they beat Pakistan. So that gives them 6 points, and because of that and because of the way their victory happened today by a huge margin, a 9-wicket victory where Danny Wyatt scored 60-70 odd runs, more than run a ball innings. So that has put them ahead of India in the net run rate scenario as well. So if England wins their next game, they are definitely through. No doubt about that. The real point is whether India can now pip West Indies women to qualify as the 4th team or the 3rd team, depending on the net run rate, against South Africa women. See, if it's a washout in the India-South Africa game as well, India have a much better chance, because as you can see, West Indies women, because of their huge loss against India during the group game, then net run rate is in negative. It's negative minus 0.885, whereas India's net run rate, because of that 1 victory against West Indies, 1 big victory against Pakistan also, and against Bangladesh also, all 3 victories that India have had, they have done really well. So their net run rate is much higher than West Indies. And if they win South Africa against South Africa, they're definitely through. But if they don't, then it will be the end of the road for India. And South Africa, by the way, the only game they have lost till now has been against Australian women's side, who have been dominant. Australian women's side have won all their 6 games so far, so it really does not matter to them what happens in their last game. They might rest a few players also, but India just cannot afford any slip-ups now, because if this let off even that 1 final game, they go out of the World Cup. Or a lot of Indian fans will be hoping, even if the India is not winning, maybe there's a washout. But India just can't afford to lose. That was the update for you. What has happened today is because of the South Africa-West Indies game getting washed out, India will have to either win their final encounter against South Africa, or they need a washout to qualify for the semi-finals. Thank you for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe, and on Sunday we'll get you all the updates and what's happening in that game against South Africa and Mithali Raj's side. Thank you for watching.